Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and welcome back to Tour de France 23. This is episode 22. Despite sitting out 5 of the last 6 races because we only had one additional race added to our calendar and it's towards the tail end, but only participating in 1 out of 6, we still, after the success of that one, find ourselves in 12th place right now in the standings, and we have more races on the tail end than we had on the front end, but there's some larger stage races, which means there's larger points hauls. So we're not necessarily in the clear yet to be, hey, we're going to finish somewhere around 12th. I don't know about that, but you never know. Let's get on with the British Cup. Last season, we had a good first race. We had a good third race, but this second one, this middle one, the British Cup, still was a weak one for us. I tried something different with it, though, so we'll have to rethink strategy going into this one. Definitely need to score some points here. Going for the quick stage option here. We'll see what Sagan does on his own. He gets top 10. 8th place. 30k into this race, and there is still not a properly established break. It would establish. There's 3 guys that the field seems content to let go, but that doesn't include any guys from my team. I have tried once already. I have tried Sagan 5 times already, and they just will not allow either of the pair of us to get into the break. I think it has more to do with the numbers than it has to do with anything else. When Sagan attacks, he's late to do the attack compared to these guys. And when I attack, well, this time I attacked because Sagan just got caught, and I knew that these guys were going to go away. And actually, that was how I attacked the only other time as well. I don't want to be in the break. I'd like to go for the stage. I'd like to have Sagan be the guy to practice the break, but we are about to drop back into the peloton again. I mean, this is about to be a 0 peloton situation, or 0 breakaway situation, and I'm giving myself just a little bit here to this time be the first guy off the front. And there you go. We are back together. This time Youngles is not included as the same 2 guys it has been, but maybe this could be an opportunity finally to get away. No, see, they're not letting up. Peloton's not letting up. There's only 3 riders off the front, so it was not about the numbers. They got something against our team here today, or against Sagan and I anyway, which I don't get because guys like Ghent are stronger. I'm not a bigger threat than Ghent, and they haven't chased him. They only chase when we get off the front. We've had that happen before. But I'm about to get reeled in once again by the peloton. And I have a feeling that they are going to let the group go. They're not going to chase. Yeah, there you go. Gap's opening up pretty quick here.
The breakaway has 30 seconds lead.
The Ghent is looking weak though, so there's an opportunity for me to overtake the Ghent before they catch us. If I can be top 2, then I have a better chance. Yeah, he's tired. He's been caught. Will the peloton now sit up now that there's only 2 off the front? And it's been caught once again, and I'm nearly toast here. And they're not letting me go. I thought I had escaped. Nobody was actually on my wheel at all. This time around, Campanarts and I have gotten off front, and unique to the other times, they are sitting up. They are letting us pull out a bit of a gap. We're having to push on. Right now I've got Campanarts doing the work because I'm awfully tired here. And there's only 1 point available, with just 2k to go until we hit the top of this. Right now I'm more worried about establishing the break than winning this first KOM though. If we get the opportunity, we'll take it last moment. Campanarts is working pretty hard, looking pretty tired. Could mean It's possible. 51 seconds ahead. Riders are getting dropped. There we go. Trying to make a push for it. We're ahead of Camp and Arts now. One minute, still not firmly established as a break. Peloton, again, deciding to accelerate. They were letting the gap go out for a little bit, but now they're not. The chase is still on, and so I have expended all my energy, and I'm blowing up. I've got one King of the Mountains point today, but this is an absolutely brutal day in terms of the fact that the Peloton is relentlessly chasing our team. And again, the moment they catch me, they sit up. So Camp and Arts is going to have a huge gap. He's going to have all the points. I've sat up long enough to recover my energy. It's a 2-minute gap. I got nothing to lose at this point. Camp and Arts is going to get way too many points. So I'm going to try and see if the Peloton is going to bother to chase. For now, I have a 20-second advantage over the Peloton. We'll have to keep an eye on the gap. At the moment, they're chasing because the gap to Camp and Arts has already come down by 15 seconds. And meanwhile, my gap is not opening. So the field is intent on not letting myself or any of the riders in my team escape. But if Camp and Arts picks up all these points, it's screwing over our attempt to get the King of the Mountains. It's screwing over our attempt at the Combativity Award. It's just making for a bad day here. Yeah, look, doesn't matter which one of us it is. 80 of our team members accelerate, and the Peloton immediately is like, oh hell no, and starts chasing. But let's get Camp and Arts caught so he doesn't pick up any more points. Took me out. Field split. That's how hard this day has been. Trying to attack. Overtaking Camp and Arts very quickly here. "22 seconds ahead of the Peloton. At least I'm getting Camp and Arts broke up here. Give myself the ability to attack one more time here to go get that KOM point. So at least get me back level. This time, Peloton's not bothering to chase. Not right now. I'm the only one off front. Van Hoek has attacked finally. I was hoping for him to attack a long time ago. That he and I could theoretically work together. But he has finally escaped. So now it's just the two of us. 10 seconds ahead.
You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the summit.
And I've dropped Van Hoek, he's fallen back to the Peloton. Will the Peloton sit up now and let me go clear? 15 seconds. 1K to the summit. This would put me in the lead of the King of the Mountains at this point. But they are not letting me get away. 13 seconds. Push a little bit harder to get to the top first. 12 seconds. Camp and Arts has been dropped by the Peloton. And I do go over the top first. I have 3 to his 2. There's still 2 points left on the day though. And Camp and Arts has been dropped, so I should have the jersey today. Right now, I'm picking up that Combativity Award at this point in time. For the day. Definitely not for the overall. Stage 1 was probably comfortable, convenient for the group. Today, there's nothing convenient about what's happening. There has never been an established breakaway for the entirety of this stage. Peloton's just 4 seconds behind me. Ay, ay, ay. And I've been caught. Good time to get some momentum and then recover that 1.3k until we have the second intermediate sprint. That could turn this into a win on the sprint. That's good for our attributes. I'm up to a 70 sprint, by the way, after that first race. 77 acceleration. And I have a 14-second advantage over the peloton at the moment. But here comes the sprinters. Oh! Whew! Glad I saw them coming, otherwise they would have burst past me, and if I start at that point, there's zero chance of catching them. 4 of us now, trying to form a break. Field's all split up. 10 seconds is ahead. Now there's 6 of us. Now we're about to get reeled in. Just 97 left in the peloton. This is just crazy day. Absolute crazy day. 500 meters.
500 meters, but close to 10%. A real little wall.
Don't have a lot of energy, so gotta take it easy. There you go. Got it. Already just 1.8k from the next one.
The final challenge of the day. The road is narrow, and that could splinter the peloton.
1k from the summit, moving forward. Nope, not gonna get this one. They are riding way too hard here. Maybe. No, I'm not gonna get it. Shiny Muscade takes the point. 8k to go. I'm going to take Lopez and tell him to attack. For me, I'm just trying to hang on and not lose time. I mean, we're looking at a shrunken down peloton that could put me in a decent position for the GC. It's going to make the breakaway prospect on the next stage more difficult, so I wouldn't mind losing time if I want to go for that King of the Mountains, which I probably do, so really I should get myself dropped. I am last place now in the peloton, so it looks like it's about to happen. Who the heck is just ahead of me, though? Van Hoek? Is that Van Hoek just ahead of me and struggling? Ballerini takes the stage. Johannesson takes 10th. Sagan takes 11th. 40 riders claim same time. Johannesson, Sagan, and Jose Lopez among them. All 3 left in contention heading into the final stage. For the King of the Mountains, I picked up 4 points. There was a single point on the first stage, so Campanarts gets 2 today. And I've got that jersey, but I'll have to get into the break to secure that. As for the combativity, Campanarts had the individual lead for today. I only claimed 31 kilometers. That's it. All that time, all that effort, I got 31 kilometers off the front. I attacked with Sagan 5 times. He only got 6 kilometers at the front. The combativity award, it's Vanderhorn, it's the Wild that picked up the kilometers in that first stage, and really they're the only ones who picked up those kilometers. And it's not a lot. We are less than 100 behind, so if we can get away early on the third stage, that would be enough. We can get that award, and we can get the King of the Mountains while we're at it, and that double would be worth a hefty amount of points for us, and meanwhile we'll try to get our teammates to score some points as well. Coming up on the first intermediate sprint of the day, it was not an easy break to establish, but we did make it into the breakaway today. 3 riders, Postelberger, Kirsch, and I, they are both interested in the King of the Mountains and stealing that away. So as we have 1k to go on this intermediate sprint, hopefully with a little bit of a downhill to this one, I've got enough to go all the way through. Ooh, I got over the top first. That was close. Just ahead of Kirsch there. Kirsch has a little more top speed than what I have. My acceleration is definitely better than his. We have the other intermediate sprint before we reach the feed zone, and then we have 6 points on offer for the King of the Mountains today. I have 4 already, so all I need is to either have them split those points or pick up, well, 1 or more myself. Second intermediate sprint. This time it comes with a bit of uphill first. This is almost 7% right now, and these guys are already pushing a little too early, I think, and we are actually struggling. Our red bar is nearly gone just trying to follow. In fact, it is gone. Can we get a little bit more out of that? Yes! We were all burnt. We had all used all of our red bar. I just followed. Nobody had the ability to sprint any further. I used that little bit of gel, and that gave me the last push in the final 50 meters to go through first. On that first climb of the day, the steepest section was right now, so it's going to get a little bit easier from here. But that's not to say that there's not another section here that we'll reach shortly that's a little bit steeper, but it's not bad. I mean, we're at 5, now 6, 7%, 8%. It's going up there. 800 meters. Postalberger pushing on a little bit. We're not going to get this point.
They've got 5 laps to complete before their day's done.
This is the climb, by the way. It's the same climb. Postalberger picked up the point. Alright, so those two put in a mega effort the first time through to get 1 point. I think right now the smartest thing to do is take it a little bit easier. They're not recovering. This is going to wear them out and set ourselves up for a go. All I really need to do is get 1 point or so. I'm going to let them do the hard work themselves these first couple of times. Yeah, and see how hard they're pushing. That's 2. But Kirsch got this one. Postalberger got the last, which means they've already split. Now there's only 4 points left. They're 3 points behind. So that's good for us that they are splitting the points. They're pushing on early again. Pushing on quite early. Trying to give myself that little bit more red bar on this one. These guys have gone deep early on. Trying to come up through. We're ahead of Kirsch. Can we get ahead of Postalberger? A little early on my throw, but it was enough. And we got it. So, that's 5. They have 1 each. There's only 3 points left. And that was it. That was it, folks. We will win the King of the Mountains unless the only challenger left is the guy from yesterday. Who was that? Campenarts. Campenarts picked up 2 points on the previous day. He can match still. Definitely not pushing as hard as the previous times as we climb here yet again. I think they've already realized that it's done. We're also just 40 seconds ahead of the peloton. I'm going to go ahead and go early for the sake of securing firm grasp on the jersey, if anything, but also more about keeping the peloton at bay. We weren't riding hard enough. 48 seconds.
The riders are beginning the penultimate lap of the circuit.
Postalberger got the point, but like I said, it doesn't matter. Not sure what happened to Sagan. He's not here. Not quite time to use gels, but we will use them soon enough. Final few kilometers, and oof, close call. That corner was a lot tighter than suggested. And I've navigated it plenty of times already, but comes the last of my energy. So 1.6k, and I just don't have anything left. But I do have teammates that have something left. So it's time to tell Lopez to attack. Tichpanu takes the win ahead of Ballerini. Johannesson gets 7th. I lose a little more time on that last one, but the King of the Mountains is secure. That's what we needed. The Combativity Award, maybe. I think we might have had enough kilometers off the front. Sagan, withdrawal. He crashed. I missed it. Final standings. Johannesson takes 8th overall. Lopez takes 19th. I finished 60th, 4 minutes down. KOM, 5 points was enough. Postelberger, Campenarts each with 2. All the other points spread out, so well done on winning the polka dots. Points classification, I was 7th. Johannesson was 2nd in the young rider classification, with McNulty stealing that one from him right at the end. Team classification, we were 5th. And I do get enough kilometers for the combativity, so 2 awards are claimed. And as a result, I am now 26th in the individual rankings on the entirety of the season. 7 races in, with us only participating in 2 of those. I'm now at 89 points, up from 60, 62, something like that. Lopez is on 66, Schultz 21, Johannesson 19, Van Hoek 17, Sagan 3. As a team, 215 points. It's not a haul like we got in the first one, but it's much better than what we got last year out of this race. It puts us back up 1 spot into 11th in the standings. Yeah, it's not great, but it's already putting us, I think, just about in the neighborhood of where we were last season. And now we have 2 races to go, not just 1. So things are looking good for us to potentially be higher placed in the standings this season and increase the number of races once again. That is going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.